And I think we are live. Hopefully we're live. How's it guys? So it's been fun and games here. I think I'm just going to have fun tonight. That's what I'm going to be doing. But thanks again guys for actually tuning in to Get Into Grips, brought to you by Godox SA and Golden Power Batteries. So we had some fun and games. We've had a cancellation on the person that was going to run the switcher. So I'm going to have to do that while I'm shooting and showing off the softboxes. But we do have a stunning model on set today. So that's the good news. So I'm going to be discussing the UL Octas and the UL series of Godox softboxes. I actually like these to the fact that with a small studio, so if I come right over here, this is to the edge where my wall is, and then everything this side is just there. It's like modifiers, stands, beauty dishes hanging up, soft boxes on the cupboard with Velcro, couches, chairs, and everything. So I don't have a lot of space to store these. I've got, as I said, soft boxes on cupboard doors where they're Velcroed, and you don't want to actually take them apart because if you remember, they have a speed ring and they have these poles that you got to try and do WrestleMania with to try and put the things together. So they just don't come apart. They stay there as there is. So I've actually got some other soft boxes which I don't even put together anymore. The rods have come through the ends. So I had to look at getting a sort of substitute. Now Godox have been making collapsible soft boxes for a while. It's just when this UL range actually came in, I thought great, because there was one that I actually liked there, and it was the collapsible strip box. So everyone that knows me, I love working with my strip boxes. So that was a big thing for me. Quality of light, number one. I think these lights I'll do a wide shot where you can actually see the softbox with the light coverage that it actually has next to the model, so you can actually see that. Double diffusion, this inner diffusion, you put poppers in and it actually fits nice and tight and snug inside the actual softbox. It also has a nice double layer in the middle of that, which you'll see later when I actually put together one of the strip boxes and the 60 by 90. So it's really nice, and they've really sort of catered on a very good price range for some quality softboxes. So before I even start shooting, I don't want to rabble on too much. I'll be rabbling on as I actually sort of, or babbling on as soon as I'm actually working with the softboxes. But we do have some mentions just to get out, and that is to Jordan Legacy Management. We're in our collab with them, so they lend us their models to come here and shoot on the Get Into Grip show. So a big shout out to them and thanks for that. And the model we have tonight is one of those models. So Angelique, big round of applause. Woo! You may have seen her before on the show. I think it's been twice, eh?
It's the second time now, yeah.
Oh, I thought you already been twice already. I was going to say third time. So I've worked with Angelique a couple of times, and yeah, she's been absolutely great, and it's good to see her. She grows in her modeling career as well. So without further ado, I'm going to tell you to stand in position there, and I'm going to start off with the 150 Octa. And I'm going to move the light into position where everyone else would normally move a light. And that is about 45 degrees. If we can get you to stand sort of in the middle there. Right. And then I'm going to lift it up. Now the lights I'm actually using in here is actually the 8300 Pro. So the 8300 Pro, normally I like to use the 400s in the bigger softboxes, but I thought, let me use an 8300. So we'll see how that performs in the bigger softbox. I'm sure it will not be a problem. Then I had questions where people asked me, well, how far does my softbox have to be from your subject? If you've got this is rule of thumb. This is no law, no rule, no nothing. If I've got a 1.5 meter softbox, then put it 1.5 meters away from the model, because then that'll be a good starting place. I like to put my softboxes right on top of the model, because then it gives me a nice soft light. So there we go. You didn't turn on the light, Angelique. No, you didn't last week either. Last time you were here, I had to. So anyway, it's all about having fun, and that's what we're going to have with these softboxes in studio. Another thing also was, Carl, it's because of your camera and your lenses that these pictures come out so nice. So tonight, I'm going entry level with kit lens. So I've actually got, I don't know if you guys can see. So this is a non-supported camera anymore. This is a 100D Canon, there, I think you can see there, with the kit lens. Does have an X3 trigger on. So the first couple of, maybe the first setups, I'll do this and I'll switch over to my Canon 6D. But just to show you guys that it's not always just the camera and the lenses you have, although they are very important. Otherwise we wouldn't spend lots of money on them. So let's switch this on. So the first picture I'm going to take is, as soon as this has made a connection, there we go. So my camera settings, for everybody who wants to see, that's the camera settings. I think it's focused there. So we've got 200 f8, 100 ISO. That's normally where I start off. So flash trigger is off. Take the shot. I'm also doing the video switching tonight. So if you see me go off screen, I'll leave a foot in frame so you don't think I've disappeared. There you go. So let's take the first shot. This is going to be the most important shot we're going to do tonight. You don't even have to pose for this one. No one's going to see you. Right, the first shot is going to be no flash, no picture. Let's hopefully my tethering is coming in. Live shows, huh? Live shows, they always... Let's get this one back in and pick up my camera again. No matter how many times I test during the day, everything is working beautifully during the day. As soon as I go live,
I think I might just be the bad luck for you.
no, no, never. It's beginning to happen every week. So there we go. So we have a beautiful black canvas, as I call it. All right, so that means, what does that mean? It means none of these video lights are actually even lighting up anything of Angelique. It's not because of her nice dark skin tone and the black clothes she's wearing. Literally, we've controlled the light completely there. So I'm going to turn on the flash trigger, and I'm going to, let's say, if I'm looking at 1.5 meters, I might try this at, it is a big softbox. Let me try at 1/8 and a half on the trigger. So let's see. Let's see if we get this, because now, nothing too complex yet. Okay. We're going to do some fun poses and have some fun on the side. So with the Octabox, I've actually got the double layer of diffusion in here. And I'm going to start the 8300 at 1/8 power. And it probably will be underexposed because my mannequin is a lot lighter than Angelique. So the skin tone of your subject as well is going to play a big part. So if you're shooting someone that's from the Congo and they've got that deep dark black skin with a lot of red in it, the light is just not going to actually do too much, especially when we've got all this white everywhere else. Okay, so a big smile. First shot, let's see what it comes out like, and it is underexposed. Just as I said. Hey? I think we can improve on this. What do you think? Yeah. This is the so I'm gonna go quarter power. I might even have to go even, and I even put a black t-shirt on Dolly just to actually make sure that there was some. Okay, I think we're gonna sure, you're consuming a lot of light. But I told her to wear black, so it's my fault. Okay, this is where a light meter will come in. I mean, I don't own one, but if Gavin is watching, he said use a light meter. Let's go up a little bit more, and now we're throwing a lot of light in. See, on my screen down at the bottom, it looks a lot lighter than the one on the top. So I'm going to go with half power for you at 1.5 meters away. I will reduce this down because I'm going to move the softbox a lot closer. But this is where everyone starts. 45 degrees. We haven't finished with our jacket, eh? Okay. And half power. And we've got, yeah, that's cool. So I think half power suits you at this distance. All right. So what I'm going to do is, obviously, with a large softbox, and the reason why I got this large softbox is because you can do so much with it. You can have it right up close, nice soft surrounding light. And also, I'm just going to move back to the camera. One, cut across. And you can also use it far back and blast a whole load of light, which I don't think my AD300 might have enough, but we'll try it anyway, and we'll try it without the diffusion. You can use it as a fill light from the back. You can use it as a subject light from the back. It's got so much light that it will just bounce around and fill up everything in the space. So I'm going to bring this a lot closer now. This is going to be your new best friend. If you want to just... No, not yet. I thought you were going down in position there. All right. Right, I'm going to bring it over here. Okay, if you want to stand about here. Okay, and then I'm going to position this light to where you are. Oh, how I love live streams. Right, bring it up. So now we've got the softbox facing away from Angelique, but you'll see that there is a bit of space between here and here, so there will be light that's going to come out. This light almost comes out at like 90 degrees from the... So it will be like 180 degrees, this light will come out from this softbox. And I'm going to do a wide shot because I actually want to show you the amount of light that's coming out of this softbox. So I'm going to just do and get my super saucer. So you see how nice and even this softbox is actually there. There's no sort of dull spots actually in there. So that's what I love over such a big space as well. Beautiful light that comes out, and we're going to get a shot now of Angelique. And I'm going to go tight, still using the entry-level camera with a kit lens. Right, I want that same pose, but I want you to look towards the light side. Okay? So this is going to be part of your modeling training now. Where is the light? Look towards it. All right. So keep it there. Okay, just turn your head, leave your body there, just turn your head towards me. That's cool, keep it there. So now we've changed this to the background, you can see is now starting to get a bit more darker. So as I'm going to move this light further, and then I'm going to get you to move up as well. And as I said before, photographers don't need gym. We have sandbags and light stands and everything else. Okay, so stay there. Remember where the light is? Strike your pose. Okay, just bring that back shoulder around a little bit. That's cool. Let's have a look. There you go. Cool. So I'm going to take a couple of shots like this, and then we're going to change it up a bit because Angelique wants to get onto the floor. All right, so let's do a couple of poses. I'm going to shoot every time the light flashes. You change your pose. Cool. And you can go sort of half a step over. That's cool. Okay, I'm going to be doing 3/4. Okay. Turn your head up this way. That's cool. Keep it there. And I'm still using a kit lens and an entry-level camera. So it is still coming in. So I'm going to do a close-up. So, cool. And let's see. How beautiful is that light? It's so nice and soft. Okay, so there you go. There is one Musa light. So we got 1.5 meters Octabox, and that's the light that you can actually get of it. I absolutely love that shot. See. Okay, so I'm actually going to get this into position. I'm going to switch over to my other cam quickly to camera 1. All right, so that is another way we can actually use before we actually even go down to the floor. I'm going to make her wait for this because the first thing she did when she walked into the studio was, I want to do this one, and gets down onto the floor, and I said, that will come. So another use for an Octabox is, especially this size, is actually doing pure white backgrounds, getting the model to stand in front of that and making sure that you can get that beautiful white and the silhouette of the model. And then later on we'll actually do that also with one of the other softboxes, and we're actually bringing a key light as well. All right, so let me get this. Whoop, gonna trip over this cable one day. All right, so I'm just gonna straighten this up. And I'm gonna move it over here. I'm going to just put it slightly on an angle so you guys can actually see on camera. Okay, and we will get the model up. She's having her fun in the prop box. Now I want you to stand basically just in front of this one, facing me. Okay, so you're thinking, what is he doing? All right. Right about there. Cool, and I'm actually going to drop that softbox down a bit if I can. No, I can't because it's on the C stand. Put those ones on. Put them on. That's cool. Because no one's really going to see too much of you, but because hopefully you're going to be in a silhouette. So I'm going to put this about 1/4 power. Yeah, I'm going to set this at 1/4 power, leaving leaving my camera settings as they are. Oh, and I think it's the first time ever my trigger actually ran out of battery. My X3 trigger has run out of battery. So I'm actually going to change my camera over now because I've got the X Pro 2. See, live streaming. But there you go. I did take some photos, and there is photos there of an entry-level camera with a kit lens, and they look absolutely stunning. I think there's going to be a nice new one.
I think I'm messing with the buttons.
It's like you're thinking.
Yeah. Like I literally someone I was like, why did you say that?
Okay, so I'm going back to my 60. So as I hook this up, any questions? I know there has been some questions that have come in already, and because I'm here home alone, I will get to them after the show. I will go through all the comments and answer as best as I can. There. I'm just going to get this tether cable connected. So this doesn't normally happen on a live stream. Other stuff happens, but this doesn't happen. But it's fine, as long as we're having fun. Are you having fun? That's then I don't care. Well, we have plenty more. So while I get this one set up and make sure it connects, I think I was on ISO 100 f8. If you see on the software, it will actually say 1/80th. Okay. So I'm going to just make sure the tethering is actually working. So let me just bring up our super source. Okay. I'm going to see if you are... Yes! Look at that, eh? So the background is nice and white, so I want you to stand right up in front. Don't strike any posing. I'm just going to make sure that we've got... I'm going to take a wider shot. And there you go. See how nice this white is. All right. Now I think it looks cool, but we'll actually sort of change it up, where we will bring in. I'm going to do this. Actually, let me do it now. Let me get my strip box. There's nothing like a live change in your program. So let's switch across to. Bunk. This is a strip box. So this one hasn't been, well, I have assembled it, but I've left it all apart on purpose so we can show you how this goes up. So here, look at this. I'm just gonna put it in. How quick was that?
Is this the red one that you're doing?
The red one? No, I've put red gels in this. But this is a new softbox from Godox. This is the UL 30x90. It is a little bit shorter than my other softboxes, but as soon as they bring out to 120, I'll also get one of those. Right, so that's the box. I'm almost doing an unboxing again here. So we have diffusing panels, which we can... This is where the studio starts getting all messed up because I start throwing stuff all over the place. As I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you can see this, I'll put it in front of me because I've got black on. That is the inner diffusion. So you see this little round circle there, it's doubled up. So that will actually stop any of your hot spotting from your light that actually sits in behind. So gives a nice, good even light and not this horrible hot spot through the center. And this goes in, I mean, you'll be able to assemble this by the end of this. It's got poppers. Do you want to hold the softbox? Hold the softbox up like this. There you go. See, Godox, she's selling you.
Okay.
That's fine. Right, then we got poppers that are on little elastics, which we're gonna pop in on that. I just had this horrible feeling that my mic was on mute or something.
That would have been horrible.
That would have been terrible,
I
eh?
can hear your voice. The green
Yeah.
thing is going on.
The green things are going up and down. Alright, sorry for my back to the camera, but we've just got one more to put in. This is probably the longest thing, is putting the diffusion in. But there you go. There's the diffusion. I'm just going to angle this so you can see. It actually fits nice and snug. There's no sort of big spacing anywhere. So that's actually cool. Do you want to hold that again? Thank you. You didn't know you would be doing product stuff, eh?
It's okay. It's cool.
Okay, so we've got the Velcro outer diffusion. I normally just put it to, as the rod goes into the softbox, I just put this just underneath that. Because then it leaves you space to put your grid onto the Velcro. Now you'll probably be doing a better job than this than me. It makes lots of noise. There you go. And Velcro. You'll probably do a better job of that outer diffusion than I did. But there it is. There's your softbox. Now, all I need now is to get another light in. They do have grids, and they have a deflector plate, which we'll be using later on in the show. So you can actually see that. Let me get my other 8300. Now you'll see 8300s, they actually have like this frosted section. So Godox really have thought through everything when they go about doing their design. They spend millions of rands, I suppose, or millions of dollars on this. All right, softbox on the floor, take off my light. It's going to be far easier doing this than battling through and get it on. Okay. Alright, we are gonna put this one up, get this down, and bring that across. Yeah. So this is, so I suppose this is a typical setup. You forgot to turn this one on as well, Angeline. Yeah. Alright, so we've got the backlight we've got on at 1/4 power. I think this one I'm going to put on 1/8. Let's do. Now I've been using my touchscreen one for so long. Now I'm thinking, where's my button? And also I'm doing this without my glasses, so it can be very dangerous. Okay, about 1/8 power, and let's take. Now I need you to stay in that white. So if you're going to do that lean, put over and. Because I'm going to do a tight headshot here. And it's too dark. Yeah, you are consuming so much light. No, it means that you just love playing with light, huh? Whoop. I'm gonna go to one. I'm gonna take it up a stop. Let's take it up a stop. And I should probably even just move the light around a little bit more and a little bit higher so it doesn't get into your glasses, because it's fine if I have a grid. Stay there. No, keep them on. We want to get all sorts of different ones. We've got lots of pictures of you without glasses on. Alright, so another tight headshot here. I think we can even go up a little bit more, about 2/3 of a stop. Cool, like that. Keep posing, so I'm going to take a couple of shots. Keep going. Cool. I'm going to bring in tight here. Cool. Cool. All right. So there we have pure white background and a beautiful model in front of it. That one is cool, eh? Oh, but nobody saw it. Let me show you the one we're talking about, guys, because there's me shooting away, and there you go. That's quite cool. So let's shoot a couple more. Come. So while this screen is up, everyone can see your professional modeling. Cool. And cool. I'm going to come in tight for this one. Face the light this side. I'm going to be interested to see how these ones come out. Yeah, look at that. How the light actually from the background catches the glasses and the side of the face. That looks cool. So I have another one looking up this side. Keep it there. Lift your chin a bit. Cool. Alright. So that works. So there we go. We're using two of the ULs. We're using the strip box as our key light and our background light as the 150. Now I know Angelique wants them to get on the floor because she likes to pose on the floor. I don't know what it is with this. So I'm going to move this light out of the way for now. It will be coming back. It will be coming back shortly. Alright, so let me go back to the large camera. So what I'm going to do now is get it into a position where we're going to be shooting from the top. So the light is going to be over the top of, and Angelique's going to be just off the actual back side of the actual softbox. So we feather light down, and it will give a nice light on the floor, and it will give a nice sort of gradient in the back. Hopefully that is how it's going to happen. Before we do that, let me get this light into position. Yeah, my squeaky floor I need to fix. All right. Now I'm gonna maybe give a free tip. I know I'm behind this softbox and no one can see me. But I'm gonna give a free tip, especially when it comes to C-stands. So C-stand, everyone knows whatever the direction should know. The direction of your tool leg, which is this one where the weight is on, that is the direction that the boom arm goes to. But also another thing is your boom arm needs to go to the, or the weight on your boom arm needs to go to the side where you tighten up. So if you're tightening your C-stand this way, your weight goes this way. So as soon as there's weight on it, it will click to tighten, and it will actually self-tighten if anything happens to that. So just a quick tip on that. That is for free, by the way. I won't charge for that one. Okay. The beauty also about these boxes is they are light. A light box. Yeah, a light box. That's kind of cool. Also, they do have a very handy. I'm just going to bring this one back a little bit because I don't need to be right out there. Okay, it's going to go higher. Don't worry. It has a zip where you can actually go in, you can put a diffuser plate on there easy enough. You can actually then just also lock your strip box from spinning around and do the zip. Alright, that's another cool feature of these. Alright, let's get this up. How low are you going to go? I just want to make sure I'm in the right. Yeah, probably about there. Okay, cool. And then on the stool, I'll have that as well. So if you can go back a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just going to move this over here. And we're going to have that there. It's always so freaky when you actually have this because you think, I don't want the slide stand to fall. But lucky enough, it's a soft box, so if it does fall, it's soft. You don't have to worry about it. Okay.
I'm just saying that those things are going to stop it just
Theory is wonderful things, eh? You must know that, being all the studying that you've been doing. So I'm actually might even bring this further down, closer to you for now. Right, get in your pose. So this is the only time really I can actually do over the top like this because my ceiling heights are so low. So short models and models that like to pose on the floor are more than welcome in the studio. Okay, let's see what we get. Too dark for me. What do you think? Yeah. See. And there's me using it. I'm trying to push on my screen as like a touch screen on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this at half power. And I'm going to turn A off because A is no longer here right now. Okay. Now, light is up there. So I want you, when you pose, just slightly lift your chin. And we'll get this up on screen now. Okay, so I'm also going to come down to the floor. This is absolutely great. So I want you to do, yeah, I like that. The floor has got nice. The background is looking cool, and let's make sure we got enough light spreading across. Let me just take a little bit back. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you're in that feathered light section. Okay. And with shots like this, I mean, I don't necessarily like to take my light up to 1.1. I mean, there's a big modifier with a 300 watt light in it, but I might just take the ISO up to 200, and you might see that change on the screen there. Let's see what happens. There you go. Yeah, you like that one. Okay, so do some other poses. Let's take a couple of shots like this before we move on to the next. Just bring your head up to this side slightly, and let's bring your other hand so we can see it. That's it. Let's do that. Cool. Okay, so what I want you to do is move your jacket there a bit and then move over a little bit more this way. Hopefully you don't get white all over your nice black clothes. So we've got there. Now who's doing the workout now? So I'm going to get low down. Now, let's see how this one comes. There you go. Cool. Keep it there. Turn your head this way. Other way. Cool. Big smiles. Cool. All right. So just having the softbox overhead, and then obviously it is going to affect the light. Like the further your subject moves in, the more hotspot or brightness they're going to get on top of the head. So ideally, they need to be come back to this line. We should be able to still illuminate you from about here. I'm even going to tip it a little bit so we can get a slightly different light on the background. I'm actually going to go back to 100 ISO just to see what we get here. Let's go to 200, same pose. Okay, nice sort of bright. All right, so I'm going to do something a little bit different now. Oh, you want to do another pose? Okay, one more pose. She's been waiting to get on the floor for so long. We could actually almost put that portrait in it, like make it look like you're falling back. Okay, so shooting over the top with the large modifier is also a lot of fun, and if you've got the height in your space, then it's even better. Then your model doesn't have to get on the floor or get in the... I was going to put you on a stool, but I want to try and get to the other boxes and stuff. No? Okay. What else does this one have? It has a grid. It has a massive grid. This is oh
Ones are gonna be standard.
yeah. And I'm just gonna quickly put this grid on so we don't waste too much time. As I said, once you've got yours, you'll probably do this a bit neater than I'm doing it. Okay, so our grid plays a big role in not focusing light, but directing light. So I'm going to turn our softbox this way, and I'm going to move it back a bit because I've got a lot more space this side. Alright. Is this all your hair? Is your hair falling out?
No, it's every time I do it.
Shame. That's just come forward, stand about there. Okay, I'm just going to get this in position. And remember how grids work. If the model can see the white between the actual grid, that means some light's going to get to her. Let's just put that one up. Can you see white anywhere here?
No.
Not. So that means, so I'm going to take a shot. It's not just because you got sunglasses on there. I'm going to take a shot and let's see. So if no light is getting to you there, no light should be getting to you. Yes, you're right. Tell me when you can start seeing white.
No, I can see white now. But it's only on this side.
That's fine. That's all we need. So you can see some white, so let's take a shot. And it's still a little bit. Let's try there. So we've got a white background and we've got a very dark model. I think those glasses, they almost go black in the shot. Yeah. Take them off. Let's give a... Okay. And then remember, this is your friend. So this is going to be quite much lower. Because you're going to lose about a stopper light when you put a grid on. So I'm actually going to use this 300 at full power. Yeah. Alright, you ready to do a couple of poses? Let's go for it. And every time it flashes, and the reason I put the beep on is because, keep it down, I'm going to do a full length. Let's see. Yeah. Cool. I'm going to just come down low here and then I'm going to do a wide shot. To see exactly where we're getting this from. So we can see, I can see a lot of light because I'm facing towards it, but if I'm behind the model and I take a shot, a lot of the light she's seeing is this light here. This is then going to be narrowing off and actually just falling away. So that's a grid. So grids are useful. Comes back with a dark background, and let's take a shot quick. And there, look towards this light a little bit. And do the full length one, keep it there. Right, just straighten out the body. You're just going to do a 3/4. Okay. Nice soft light. And there you go. Cool. All right, so the other thing that I actually liked about these boxes is the fact that I can still use gels in them as well. So with the gel, sorry for the noise. This is a massive grid, so I'm just going to try and fold this up. So with the gels, I can actually put the gels inside this. I normally use an ADR14 in my other softboxes with the speed rings and put the light in that way and put the ADR14 in. But because this is an umbrella, I'm going to just put this across this side. I'll tidy that up just now. So we're going for red. Right, so I'm actually going to put a red gel inside this box.
Red or green would be better.
Huh?
Red or green?
Let's do red. Red is like, you can really see red. And let's get this one turned round. Just looking for the zip. There we go. Here's our zip. I'm just going to unlock it. And then I'm going to straighten this one up a bit. Yeah, we will on the other ones. We will on the other ones. I'm just going to get this into position. I'll just move it back so I can. Okay. The other thing is, it's going to be standing behind a softbox the whole night. All right. So inside our little zip area, we can actually put in a gel. So with the gel, I found with the A4 gel, so I'm just going to undo the tape here. So this is an A4 gel. I can't even remember where I got these from, but it's like a thick glossy plastic. It's quite saturated. I just bend it over slightly. I don't crease it. I just bend it over and slip it in where the umbrella mount is, where the bulb is, and zip it up. So now we're going to make you go completely red. So this is going to be one shot. Everything will go red with this softbox. So I want you to stand over here. And we've got this on full power, so it's actually going to be, everything's going to be red. Ooh. Everything looks red, but I'm going to bring this power down a little bit because I don't need it to be one. I'm going to bring it down to about quarter power. Monochromatic. Right, let's bring this a little bit closer. Okay, let's do, keep it there and then become 3/4. And before I put the big round, the big Octabox away, I'm going to bring this one in. Right, so I'm going to get you to actually move slightly forward. And I'm going to use blue. Blue's a good color. Blue and red. Slip that into there. Now, of course, it wouldn't slip in like it was slipping in practice because we're live. It knows. There you go. All right.
I feel like everything just doesn't work when it's live.
It's, what do they say, Murphy's Law or something, I don't know. I don't know who Murphy is, but obviously he was a very unlucky guy. Alright. Okay, so we're going to get that. I'm going to actually move this softbox away from the background. So we're going to feather. So hopefully this might look cool. But you didn't turn that other light on, did you? No. Hey. I can only do so much. Let's just do a test. All right. Cool. I will teach you how to turn on lights after the show, so then next time you're here, you can either at least remind me, don't forget to turn that one on.
I will next time.
Okay, so I'm going to put this other light on. We're going to leave them both at quarter power. Let's see. Whoa, I was a bit fast on the trigger there before I was even ready. There. And let's get that one a little bit there. And I'm going to take my ISO back down to 100 now, because we can. Yeah, so that's dark. You like the one before? So do I. So I'm going to put it back to 200. Okay, and full length, straighten up the body a little bit. I want to get a 3/4 shot just now. Okay, so I have another one where I want you to look towards the blue, and then this will be the backlight and stuff. Okay, I'm going to just move my position around a bit. And maybe get your leather jacket on, because I want to, because it gets nice and reflective.
Do you still wear glasses?
Glasses, you can use glasses. Leave glasses, use glasses. Just gives you something to do while I'm trying to speak to everyone. And okay. Right, and look towards the blue side. Keep it there, chin up a little bit. The other leather jacket actually gets the light. Keep it there. I'm going to come in close there. Okay. Keep it there. See how the jacket just makes it, because it's shiny or reflective, it actually helps with the gels. So let's do a couple more poses like that. I'm going to move this one light a little bit back around here. Okay, and I'm going to do close up, keep that same pose, because I'm going to do a 3/4, and I'm going to do a full length. So that looks cool, huh? Right, So we can actually do, because we got blue in that one, I'm going to get the other softbox set up. I'm going to put this one down. And we'll have another small one there. So you can go and probably sit down so I don't hurt you with the softbox. So maybe just go and there. Yeah, I'm just going to cut it across to my big camera. Okay, so I'm going to take down the Octabox. I think we've done enough with the Octabox. I actually love big softboxes. Right, remember I've turned off this light, hey Angie? Yeah. Now put it on here so tight. Okay. So we're going to take this one off. People often ask me, do you leave the diffusion on when you fold away your foldable softboxes? And I often say yes. So, as I said, the studio ends up with everything all over the place. Because we have this nice little zip on the side, I can go inside, release the umbrella. Boom! It's still new! Okay. It does puff up like this, but we can get it all in. And voila! It is foldable. And how's that? And we'll put it in the box. Does fit in there, believe me. Just want to put that over there so it's out the way. Now this size is a popular size. The 60 by 90 softbox is very popular. It's just one of those nice sort of mid-range sizes. So if anything, when you go to godox.co.za, use my coupon code. These are the ones that will probably be the ones sold out very quickly. As you can see, this one's still got the diffusion on. And it's done, ready to use. How quick was that? Alright, I think my microphone cable has decided to go traveling around my arm, which I'm gonna let's get this one in, lock it in. I don't know why my microphone has gone traveling down my arm instead of my back. As I said, these things are here to test us. All right. So we're also going to then use, I'm going to do some more I'm going to do some more gels in here. So I'm going to put, we got blue that side, we're going to have some yellow in this side. A4 size, bend it like this, and then the bulb actually sits. Let me show you where the bulb actually sits. So the actual bulb actually sits in here behind the gel. There may be some light spread that comes out there, but you can, as I said, put a bit of tape around and then lock your bulb in. So you can do it. It's not impossible. Just get that in. There, like that. And then I'm going to get a piece of tape. I think I have my masking tape somewhere. I think it's... And you can do it both ends. You just put your arm in over the back and scratch it up. I think it opened up again there. Second-hand piece of tape. Cool. So now with that in, we have the next softbox. So these are the three that I actually bought. These are the three that I tend to use a lot of the times if I'm in studio, and also if I go out on location, or if I'm setting up a studio at a corporate. So do you want to just please watch out for my yellow, orange, bright orange cable. Okay, so I'm going to bring these boxes in quite close to you. So you're going to be working in a very little space. We need the jacket because it adds that nice reflective. So now you've gone with green.
Yeah, great. Blue and yellow.
Okay. You know what? There's never a dull moment in this studio. All right, so I'm going to be doing 3/4. Let's see what. Now I had this. Ooh. I'm actually not going to show that image because I don't know what went on there. Oh, you didn't turn the light on. Oh, Angelique. All right, so let's do that again. Let's rewind. Blah, 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 blah. That last shot never happened. All right. So let's... now I'm going to go... We'll do a full length one. I'm going to shoot with the softboxes in this shot. And I'm going to bring up... I see the method in your madness now. Eh? All right, so I want you to actually look toward the blue side here. Okay. And keep it there. Chin up a little bit. Now we've got blue and yellow and stuff. I'm going to bring the yellow one down a little bit in power, maybe about half a stop, because yellow is a lot less dense than the actual. There you go. That looks cool. More yellow and the blue there. That's cool. So let's do a couple of shots like this. I'm going to be doing mainly 3/4, so if you want to balance on one leg. So 3/4 shots, so it's all going to be leg and hips and arms and cool. Right. Look to the yellow side. Chin up slightly. Cool. Look to the blue side. Cool. Keep it there. Alright. Now I'm going to come in tight. Now we could bring another light in just to lighten up the face and stuff like that. But at that same pose, what I want you to do is turn your head towards the yellow side, okay? So keeping it there, just come across a little bit and closer to that side. Get that pose right, because I like it certainly looks quite cool. I want to get that blue across the back there. Chin up slightly. I'm just going to move around. Now obviously we're shooting on a white wall. I think you were sleeping there. Huh?
I just closed my eye.
Yeah.
I just looked down. It looks like my eyes.
Let's take another one like that, this one from that angle. Cool. I'm going to do a 3/4. It's quite a nice one. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to pull the black curtain behind you there, and it's going to give us a totally different look. So this is all, everything's Velcro nowadays. It's absolutely wonderful. So I keep these curtains here so I can quickly just make a black background. Huh? Not yet. So we're just am I allowed to use the curtain? We'll get there. I just need the light to hit you when you're using the curtain. Okay, and let's see what that shot looks like now. See, totally different, eh? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you away from the curtain just in case you decide to play with it. So come and stand over here. Okay. And just bring this one a little bit there. And I want the blue one actually a little bit closer to you. Okay, so this is going to be 3/4 ones. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a shot where we got the softboxes in there as well, just so you can see what's happening. There you go. So we've got the blue, you can see the blue rim from the strip box and the yellow one there. Right, same pose. I want you to actually almost have your body turned towards the yellow. I want to get the blue on the back of your hair there and the back of the arm. Now smoke machines are always cool with this, but I don't want to put all the smoke machine on yet because otherwise we'll be but looks cool. What I might do though, I wonder, I'm not going to spray you, don't worry.
You're worrying me.
I just want to make sure it's the right way. I don't think I'm going to catch it in time. Yeah, you can. So we've got Angelique's #1 fan.
My mom.
Just spray it in behind so it doesn't. Yeah, not on her. We're just okay. Spray there. Cool. Let's see if we. Oh, I've got lots of. That is what you call a monochromatic. That is very blue. Only the one I fired there because I was probably recycling. But let's see.
You know that mafia boss from Zootopia?
Same pose. This time we'll get the yellow in. At least the studio is smelling nice and fresh now. Okay. It's cool. What I'm going to do is pull this one a little bit as I said, it's all about having fun, trial and error. Let's see how this goes. Okay. So there we've got some gel shots. How's that? That looks really cool, eh? All right, so I'm going to pull the curtains back now.
Okay.
Why? What did you want to play with the curtains for?
Oh,
Oh, the stool.
okay. I was gonna use the curtains like, like a movie.
Okay, I don't know how that's going to come out. Okay. So what I'm going to do is take these gels out, because I think everyone can see that you can do lacquer gels inside these boxes. And I'm just going to bring the camera back up to full. So if you are looking for these A4 gels, I must just try and find them again. I don't know where I got these from. They're like ancient old. They're very robust. And very cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to do, I think, seems you're putting on lip gloss, we'll do a beauty shot. Okay. There you go. We'll wing this. We'll wing it. Now beauty shots are often very cool because we can use all sorts of different lights. I'm going to put this one over here for now. Angelique, I'm turning your light off. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put this one over here as well, so it's out the way. So do you want to bring your stool over here? Okay. Yeah, go there. Let's put it like that. So do your thing on the stool. This is your moment. So, single light. Again, we're going to start off in the 45. And I'm going to just bring it over there. I've turned on the light for you. Okay, so we're still shooting f8 and 200 ISO, and let's see what happens. Oh, I didn't. What happened there? Ah, I forgot to turn this one off. I don't want blue. There you go. I can turn it off on the trigger, but it's...
okay, it's still 30. Can I please have this one?
Why?
It's 40.
I can't see you.
But I can see my shadow.
You want the silhouette? Okay. That's cool. Alright. So this is... Let me get this one up. So this is a single word. I love the way these shadows are also nice and soft. 1, 2, shoot. Okay. I'm just gonna go different angle. Cool, so these are 160 by 90 softbox. You can do so much with the softbox because it's such a nice size. I'm actually going to bring it more to the side here. Oh, that's what I don't want to do. Big smile. soon as they have stands where they don't spread their feet like this, would be absolutely wonderful. Okay, slightly moodier shot, just by moving the softbox around. Look up to the softbox. Just tilt your head a little bit. This way. It looks like you're falling off. It looks like you're falling off the stool. Cool. And then also we can just watch yourself there. Yeah, I thought so. That's why I was getting ready to put the softbox like this. Where are you? I've never known a model like the floor so much. I just couldn't see you. Alright, so the 60 by 90 over the top, and it's probably not quite in the middle, but let's see what it does. Ah, cool, how cool is that? Love that. Now your hand, see your hand on that first shot was in the wrong place, but this one is fine. That I want you also just to slightly look up towards the light, not too much, don't make it sort of too much of a... Okay, I'm going to get a different angle here. It's a very nice light, eh? I really like the light out of these softboxes. The model is cool as well, I must admit.
I think the model is quite cool.
I think you just like sitting on the floor. I don't know if it was a childhood thing.
It's easier. Like if I put a bead on the wall.
Okay, so I'm just going to turn the softbox this way and bring this. You can stay on the floor. If that's where you... Then I would have to... Okay. Work with the... Okay. And look up to this side. Cool. So, softbox overhead, looks cool. Now I'm going to do a beauty shot for you. Okay, so we're going to do head. So what I'm going to do is actually take this off. And I know your nice shiny skin, because it does get hot in here, eh? And I'm like feeling shiny as well, so so we're going to take this off. I'm actually going to do a shot with just the inner diffusion. Then I'm going to take the inner diffusion out. Let's switch back to this camera. I'm only using one camera. I haven't used this camera the whole night tonight, so I might just flick it just now. Okay, so we're going to do a shot with this diffusion in. Do you want to stay seated?
Yeah, I'm just not going to use the gel anymore.
See why we sprayed air freshener in the studio? Angelique's taking her shoes off. Alright, as I said, we're going to have fun. It's all about having fun. and if I have run over time because I've got no. But if we just go one more setup after this, I just want to make sure we've got enough light going into there, and I'm going to bring this one up. Oop. How cool is that? And that's with, I'm going to get from this side. Just turn your head towards this side. Cool. Okay. Alright. Oh, now we're going down to bare feet. It's fine. I much prefer bare feet on the wine studio floor than. All right, so you're ready. You're going to point your toes. Just bring your head this way. Whatever you're leaning your body, if you're leaning your body back, just bring your head. That's cool. And we're actually just feathering this light. So if you see where this light is actually coming from, it's there, but it's spreading this way. All right, one more shot on the store, and then we're going to do a beauty shoot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot from this angle, then I'm going to come around and do one from this angle, okay? So this one will be from the side. I'm going to do a full length in the store, and one from the front, and one from this side. Cool. There you go. How I just love the way the light falls. It's actually very cool. So now we're going to take out the inner diffusion, and I'm going to use a light deflector. Huh? No, this is going to be head 3/4. So there you go, that's the inner diffusion with the double section to stop hot spotting. I've probably got another one of these somewhere, but there's one over here. So let me go back to camera 1. So this is the actual diffuser, curved inside. As the light hits, comes back into the box and then goes back out. So it works very much like a beauty dish. So we'll see what happens with this box. A rectangular beauty dish. I won't forget the light. Thank you. All right. So I'm actually going to put this at a 45-degree angle just now, if I can. And the beauty about these softboxes is they are light as well, so you can actually do this type of stuff and it's not too heavy. Okay. Right, so I'm going to have you stand for this, because now you've put on your towering high heels. Right, stand where we stood right in the beginning to about here. All right. So, 45 degrees. Let's just do a little bit more. Move it over into the middle. Does that little dish in the middle look in the middle to you? Like level with your face? It's going to say, if it doesn't, then move. Right, I'm going to go up a little bit higher with the softbox.
Do I look up at this?
No, you're going to look at me. You're going to look at me. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to do a test. Make sure it's on. Because every time I lift it up there, then I think, oh, no, I didn't turn the light on. But yeah, I know. But I must teach you how to turn it on. Okay, so this is just going to be the beauty light on, or a top light. We'll turn it into a clamshell. Now this is going to be extremely bright because I didn't adjust the light after. It's very bright. I think I'm turning. No, it's Japanese, that song. You probably won't remember that song. But then I'm showing my age. Okay, so this was B, so I'm actually going to bring this down to 1/8 because I'll bring it down a stop. Because now we've got no diffusion, this is just the reflector box. I kind of like that. I might go a little bit brighter just now. Just lift your chin slightly. And this will be a 3/4 shot. Okay, this going tight. Just straighten your head directly at camera. I want to look at Angelique head on. Let's see. Now lift your chin slightly. I want to get a little bit of light in your eyes. I might actually just move the box back a bit, but yeah. So we are going to move this box back a little bit, so we're not giving you panda eyes. Okay, so we got light. Now I can see that you've been really getting hot. I mean, I'm like sweating also in the okay. Yeah. You must learn to keep your eyes open. Okay, and oh, every time we flash. You probably might be thinking, what is that line behind my head? Huh? Yes, it's the shadow of that. So the light is actually only hitting the background from about here as it goes down. But it can be quite a cool effect because you can actually do things like this. Where you can angle it. Cool. That's kind of cool. Right. Now, before we close off, I'm going to bring this one down here. And I'm going to drop this bar down a little bit. So we're level. So you can actually use your softboxes to actually create patterns on the background like we got there. We've made it diagonal, you can have it straight. You can do all sorts of cool things like that, especially when you're using no... No, I'm going to get you standing. And what I might do is get a reflector board. This is probably my most expensive piece of equipment in studio from an art shop. It was actually from Hubert Evans when they were open. Very technical piece of equipment, this. Okay, take a step forward, because now we want to get you there. So we were going to have some nice sort of gentle hands on face, chin.
I like that one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
I didn't do that on purpose, but it is quite cool.
Can I please have that?
I might get you on the stool just now because my light can't go up any higher. Can you crouch? We'll get you on the stool because there now your hair is in the way. Let's get you on the stool. It'll be easier, and then I can just adjust this.
I feel like if I took my heels off, it would be short enough.
Yes, but you know what, heels, they change your posture and everything else. So when you're standing and posing in heels, it's better. Okay, so let's do this. You can even use the board very lightly because this is not a solid board. So you almost just rest your elbows. Just put your elbows, cool. Just look up slightly there. I'm going to bring. It's really all about positioning where the light is. It's cool. But I like the light on the face there. Just bring your chin up a little bit. Same pose, but just bring it up a little bit. I know you like to do this. Okay, just turn your head over to the side a little bit. Keep it there. And keep it there. Cool. So I think we got some nice shots. Let me switch the camera back. There you go. Look at you. So yeah, I think I'll probably overrun time. I don't even know what the time is. Yeah? We've overrun. But we had fun. Huh? So any of the UL boxes that you want to get hold of, you can get hold of from www.godox.co.za. I'm just going to put the code up at the bottom. And yeah, have a look at them. They have other sizes. I think there's a 40 by 40, a 60 by 60, a 90 by 90, a 90 by 1 meter or 1.2. The 60 by 90, the 30 by 90, the 1.5. So they have a full range of all the different ones. But just be in mind, I think the 60 by 90s sell like hotcakes. So make sure if you are looking for this size, get there and get notified when they're back in stock if they are out of stock. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm Carl Daniels, and we'll see you again soon on Getting to Grips. Cheers for now.
Only need one.
Have you seen our creative bulb?
Okay, add it to my cart. You've got the camera. We've got everything else. Shop Godox SA for your production equipment.